All right, so we got the motor split apart. If it's not coming apart, stop for a second, relook, and make sure you got all the bolts out. And there is one that is pretty well hidden. We missed it at first. It's behind this bracket, which goes right here. And there's a bolt that goes right up underneath here. You do have to get that out. Go ahead and count how many bolts that hold the block together so we could let the people know. When you go to split it apart, you'll see this right here. This is underneath the oil pan, and you can see there's a bolt right here. It's a real small little black one. Make sure you grab that before you try to split it so you don't damage that.
And 18 is a magic number. It may vary on some other Subaru blocks, but on the 2.5 single overhead cam, you should have 18 bolts actually holding the case together.
Alright, so we were looking through this and we found some stuff that is kind of on the interesting side. Here, pick this up and so bring it over here in the light. Alright, I'm trying to do this with my phone and I've got it zoomed in. You can see this bearing piece is kind of peeking through. And there's metal shavings all through here. And I'm just going to try to move it a little bit. We haven't taken the rods off yet, and we could find some more there. You can see a little pieces here and there. And there's a few there. So this is all going to be checked, polished, and be ready to be put back in. Alright, I'm going to zoom out and we're going to take a... Actually, let's just take a look at the... I'm just going to cut that part out. Alright, and this is the bearing surface on one half of the block. And we didn't remove the bearings yet, but you can see the overall condition of them. There's also a lot of metal shavings right here. There's another little pile down in there. And right there. This is the other side. And we're going to pop out the pistons out, and we're going to take a look at the cylinder walls here in a minute. But we're just getting it split apart and kind of assessing the damage here on this rebuild. Alright, well, we're going to dissect this a little bit more and get it ready for the machine shop. And so I'll catch up with you guys here in a little while. Alright, these are the bearings, and you can see they're really bad. These are some of the metal pieces that we found inside the motor. And you can see it's some pretty good sized pieces here. And we're not even finished doing the complete teardown. This is just showing the bearings. You can see that one's all worn real bad. These completely failed. And here's the condition of these ones. And here's just bits and metal pieces that we were able to easily just wipe out real quick. So this motor had a pretty bad meltdown on these bearings right here. And we're gonna see what else we can find damage wise, but this motor seems like it's gonna be rebuildable. We just got to get to the machine shop and have it tested. Alright, well, we went to shake on these connecting rods, and these are all fine, but this one was like a maraca, and that's not a good sign. So we took it off, and there's what's left of the bearings. So that's where all the metal pieces came from. And what's even better is these were stacked like that. You can even see how they were chewed up together. So this looks toast and non-usable now. And this may end up ultimately needing to be replaced as well. You can see it's just chewed to bits. We're going to take it to the machine shop and see if they could save it and just put an oversized bearing in here. But I don't know how, I just don't know how well that will work. If we do that, we might have to do that to the rest of them. But it just really depends on how severely worn this is. But that's where the knock was for sure. It was that bearing. So
good news is the pistons in the walls.
Yeah, the pistons are in good shape. They're going to be completely replaced, all new rings, everything. The cylinder walls are in excellent shape. Nothing wrong with them. The hash marks are still there. We're still going to have the cylinders all re-honed and checked to make sure they're in perfect, in the round and not ovaled or anything like that. I highly doubt that's going to be an issue, but it's still going to be checked just to be sure. And next time you guys see this, it's going to be looking a little bit cleaner, and we're going to have a whole bunch of parts to go with it. Anyway, that's the wrap for tonight, and we'll be back with you once we have all the rebuild kit. Alright, good night, and please like, share, and comment on our videos. Later.